Welcome to Anthony Masserino Stadium here on the campus of Vernon Township High School as Muggs Media presents the High School Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. It's a Riz Division and United NJAC Division battle between the host Vernon Vikings, who come in a record of 4-4, 0-4 in the Riz, 1-2 in the United under their veteran head coach Harry Shortway, take on the Pope John Lions, who come in with a record of 3-5, 0-3 in the Riz, 1-1 in the United under their coach Chris Hoffman. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dan Cleary. Thanks for joining us here on MuggsMedia.com. I'm joined by Sussex County Sports Hall of Famer, former Newton player and Kittatinny coach George Morville. And George, we saw these two teams play last year in the Classic. Pope John pulled out the 10-9 win. And the young man that just won that faceoff, Dane Armstrong, played a big role in that last year coming off the bench, winning the faceoff for Pope John. But these two teams evenly matched. They both have losses to Roxbury, similar scores. They both beat West Essex by a goal. Should be a great one. Last year was 10-9. No reason to think any different today.
No, absolutely. And again, Armstrong last year was huge in that game. And he's been working a lot in camps over the summer, fall, and it's showing. Very uncharacteristic. Nice retreat over here and got the ball, threw it out of bounds. That's not what Harry wants to see right to start off.
We'll give it the starters for Pope John in the visiting blue. Starting on the attack, Evan Bowman, number 11. Number 44, Sean Carruthers, who's having a great season as he has 12 goals. Also on the attack, Michael Savaglia, number 41. Midfielders, Jake Hune, 22. Patrick Hanley, 4. And Keith Johnson, 18. The lone poles are Liam Schlier, 3. Chris Jong, 32. And freshman Sean Brennan from Vernon, number 1. Max Merlino, the outstanding all-league goalie. He's in goal for the Lions. He's number 38. For the Vikings in the home white, their starting lineup, Brandon Lewis, number 11, Patrick Glory, 23, and Zach Biengo, 35, on the attack. All three very capable of scoring. Jenikin recently got his 100th career goal. Coming into yesterday's loss to New Providence, he had 20 goals on the season. Midfielders, Kevin Parisi, 13, moving up from the long pole spot. Jenikin, 30, and Zach Liss, number 19. Defensively, Matt Machado, 27, as ball pops out loose. Number 6, Michael Walker, and number 46, Luca Andres, JT Doyle in goal. So each team has had a couple of possessions here in the first quarter. We're 2 minutes in. Coach, what do you think is going to be the key today?
Good possessions. And by that I mean taking time off, getting the right – this is a perfect example. Good shot, everything's working your way, nobody backing up on that side whatsoever, turns it into a turnover. Shot wasn't on goal, so those are the type of things. Make your possessions count.
Merlino, the veteran back there, he's a terrific goalkeeper. He's going to take it. Still has it. Jenikin will pick him up, try to knock it out. Nice job by Merlino. He
really
gets it up.
Nice
Pope
job.
John will get into their settled attack.
Yeah, that was a great job. That hit the pipe.
Yes, indeed. Doyle trying to cover up, and he does.
Nothing better for a goalie than that pipe early on. Good shot selection.
As we said, these two teams in the NJAC United, which Pope John won last year. They graduated 6 seniors, George, and all of them are playing at the next level. Eddie Mays at Marist. Shane Plockoy is at NJIT. Connor McCoy is at Mount St. Mary. Former Vernon star Brandon Blankman playing there. Brad Mackey's at Belmont Abbey. Tyler Humphreys at Susquehanna. And Ryan McCoy's at Montclair State. Shot high. Will stay here. Vernon on the backup. And last year, Vernon graduated a great senior class. Jeff Sedlock, Brian Moran, Tommy Brennan was a terrific face-off player. Chris Ast.
And both these teams have a lot of good young players, a really good balance between the two. I think everybody's still feeling each other out right now. I don't see anything really pressing so far.
Zhang and Brennan, the freshmen, the two deep defenders. Brennan, just a freshman. Coach Hoffman said he's a stud and has a great future. Parisi swings it over. Parisi had been a long pole, but Coach Shortway, to bolster the attack, moved them up. It's sort of what he did last year when Jeff Sedlock, who had been a long pole his whole career, he put him up at attack, and he ended up with 30-plus goals. So Parisi's moved up into the midfield to really use his skills. Tommy Dombrowski's going to check in for Vernon, defensive midi. Shot wide. That was Carruthers.
Just about every shot that's been taken so far has been either high or wide. So, again, I think they're just feeling each other out. Both teams like to get the right people on the field. Just see a lot of switches coming in and out.
This is Hanley. And Ronnie Fox, senior, also a Vernon resident, 12 goals, 5 assists. He's on a visitation for football for Towson, so he won't be here
today.
Great
feed. Nice job by the pole. Right back to the keeper, and he's got one broke out. There it is. Good eyes, good pass.
Looking for Matt Machado, the long stick midi.
They do have numbers.
Tries to give it up. That's going to be a turnover. He's looking for Parisi, so Pope John will get it back. 7:06 to go here in the first quarter. No score on the Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week.
That's the third unforced error by Vernon. That's not something any coach wants to see this early.
Ball pops loose. Ground ball won by Carruthers. Will stay here with the Lions. He swings it back up top to Keith Johnson. As Pope John gets its offensive players on, Mike Oliva comes on, number 9. He'll bring it back towards X. Oliva. Back up to Carruthers.
Nice check.
Good job there defensively by the Vikings. But we'll stay here with the Lions. A good long possession here, Coach.
Yep, and they're looking for those corners. There's
save.
A good save. That's the first save of the game, and that was a good one.
JT Doyle with the save. And it looks like we're going to have our first penalty. Technical foul, 30 seconds. 3 officials here today, Coach.
Yeah, I see that. Representing several centuries of officials.
Yes, indeed.
Some new guys, some old guys. Old
Centuries.
like us, or me.
Now tell me, Ed Looney wasn't officiating when you were playing, was he?
No.
Okay. Long time, great official, well respected.
Very well respected, and as long as I've been coaching and back into this, he's been a big part of wherever we've been. Good ball movement right now.
Man up. So Pope John, a couple more seconds left, shot wide. That was.
I think the coach is just yelling out there, come on, let's put one on net here.
Right.
They've probably had, between the two of them, 7 or 8 shots, and we've only had 1 save.
So the Vernon penalty is going to be expiring very soon, and there it is. We'll be even, but right on the doorstep. Great save by Doyle.
Huge save right there. 1-on-1 right on top of each other.
So JT Doyle with a couple of nice stops early on. Turnover here. Unsettled for the Lions. Rip, and nice job at defense rising the stick there. Liam Schlier with the shot. That was Zach Biengo coming back on defense, George. The midi who's all over the field. Good athlete.
Very good.
But we'll stay here with the Lions. As we have 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Flying by, George. No goal scored.
No goals.
The 1 penalty.
A lot of quick ball movement. 2 big saves, though. There's only been 2 saves in the game, and they have both been huge right on the doorstep.
Absolutely. George, at this time in the Beatty Cup, I think it was 6-5.
Yeah, that
Turnover
was,
there.
One for the ages right there.
Vernon on the move. Bringing it in, dumping on the doorstep. Shot saved by Merlino.
Great save by Molino. Again,
he is
right
terrific.
On top of him.
Him and Reed McCall from Sparta, probably, in my opinion, right now, the 2 top goalies in our area.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there.
Got some good ones, but these guys top notch. So Vernon back on the possession after holding off a penalty. They have it with 4:14 to go. Parisi swings it over. Vernon with new uniforms. The yellow on white. They look nice, but they're an announcer's nightmare. On the doorstep, shot
Another
save.
pipe. So the pipe's been kind of both sides right now.
They certainly have been.
And he had the inside completely cut off. There was no way that ball was going on the inside.
This is Liss. 3:45 to go in here in the scoreless first period. That's a terrific play by Cosmo Esposito, the sophomore long stick midi. But again, Vernon breaks it up. This is Machado again.
He's got numbers right here.
Liss dumps it off. Shot and a goal for the Vikings. Cole Jenigan. So Cole Jenigan coming into yesterday's loss to New Providence, he had 20 goals. I did not see if he scored in that game, but just a terrific goal scorer, finisher for the Vikings. And against Delaware Valley, he joined the 100-goal club. Pretty exclusive club when it comes to boys lacrosse.
That was a heads-up play by the defender, taking advantage of a turnover. A turnover that wasn't necessary. You know, you're coming down the field, you can settle it down, or you can try to force that in the middle, and it kind of just floated into the middle. But
Jenigan's such a sniper, George.
Yeah.
He's got that awesome lefty or righty rip, and we'll head back to face-off X.
And that's when you turn around and look back and you say, what caused that? Absolutely. It comes down to just hustle.
Right there was good hustle by Pope John. Jake Hune winning the ground ball. Zach Biango had the advantage on Armstrong, but Hune came up and scooped up the ground ball. So we'll go to work. Pope John again on another possession. As we have 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, 1-0 Vernon in the Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. And it's Dane Armstrong, who's getting field time as well, not just the Fogo. And you have a little connection to Mr. Armstrong, don't you, George?
Absolutely. We went to school together.
His father. Dane's on the field, George.
Yeah. I'm talking about Coach Armstrong.
Coach.
And then I had his nephew, Garrett, played for me along with...
tremendous athlete.
Probably going to be a hold right there.
I would imagine 35, Biango's going to head off. But and he's coaching, and you could see him coaching with his son on the sidelines, and just precision work going on there with the face-offs. So Biango will head off. So Pope John will have another man-up opportunity, 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. Vernon with a 1-0 lead.
And man-up stops. You know, that first 30 seconds, they had two good shots, but they didn't put them on goal. When you can stop that, you know, that in itself is a big game changer.
Absolutely.
So, you know, Vernon loved to go out and stop this one too.
Similar to ice hockey with the ratio. Mm-hmm. When you're on the ice, how many goals are let up and how many are scored. Good defense
great
there.
Great check right there.
That was Jenigan.
Absolutely. There's another good D.
That was Parisi. Two veterans, Jenigan and Parisi. Pope John trying to get the ground ball. And good work there by both teams. Coming up with the ground balls, Keith Johnson.
That was just tremendous defense. And talk about keeping the ball out of the goal. That's what you're really looking for, that kind of pressure. And once the pressure stopped, the ball went on the ground, and good scrums, taking off some time.
Vernon making some nice slides here, aren't they, Coach?
Yeah, they're doing
great. As a
great.
Shot goes wide.
And they're back all even. I would say that's the second time.
Yep, they've killed off two. Evan Bowman with the rocket that goes wide, 1:26 to go. Here in the first quarter, Vernon with the 1-0 lead here in the Muggs Media Game of the Week.
So that's a great job by the defense right now. Two-man town opportunities, and they're showing that they're going to do whatever it takes. That was a very physical ride on there.
So Vernon will get it across. They just got to touch it up. Parisi will. And Vernon will go to work with under a minute to go. We'll see if Harry calls for one shot here, George. What do you think?
Yeah, I wouldn't surprised if he did.
But right there, shot a goal.
That would be the one if you're going to do it.
And that's Patrick Graham, who had 4 goals in the loss last year to Pope John, and he's given Vernon a 2-0 lead.
And that was assisted by 13.
Kevin Parisi. Again, a great move there by Coach Shortway. Parisi, terrific long pole. But Vernon was having trouble, sticking it in the back of the net. You move Parisi up, give him a short stick. He's a terrific athlete, and he did the job. So Vernon with a 2-0 lead, 52 seconds to go here in the first quarter of the Muggs Media Game of the Week. A game last year, 10-9, and first thing Harry Shortway said to me, George, I'm sure he said it to you, he goes, remember they called that goal back?
Yeah.
He goes, we saw it on tape. We saw it on Muggs Media.
Yeah.
That was a goal.
And that came down, as far as he was concerned, to not only changing the season, but basically decided
the United Division. Yeah, you're right. So Pope John wins the faceoff, and they will have 40 seconds to work
that's
with.
That's a push from behind right there.
That was Parisi. And he'll scoop it up. So Kevin Parisi doing a nice job.
Parisi's really doing a great job. Another shot here would make a big difference.
Oh, it goes through, but Vernon will keep it. 23 seconds to go.
Unbelievable opportunity.
I know it sounds silly, but 3-0 is a lot. It makes a much more difference than 2-0. Jenigan with the dodge, shot on the bounce, will stay here. 10 seconds to go.
10 seconds, plenty of time.
Assistant coach from Vernon, Adam Coleman, calling out the play. This is Jenigan. Doubled. Has it. Shot wide. 2 seconds to go.
2 seconds. Stack the crease. See if you can pop one through.
And they're going to take the rip. Doesn't get through.
That's a big save by.
And the horn will sound. So a lightning quick first quarter comes to an end here at Anthony Masserino Stadium here at Vernon Township High School. It's Vernon 2. Pope John 0. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Party time or work time? Tri-State Rentals has the right tools and supplies for your next job or party, event, and wedding tents in many sizes, plus all the accessories you need to host that perfect party, including bounce houses, carnival games, and catering supplies. We also rent tools and equipment for any job, big or small, indoor or out. We rent, sell, and service Kubota tractors. Planning your next job or event just got easier. Visit Tri-State Rentals online at tristaterentals.com or visit our showroom, 105 Sparta Avenue, Newton.
Here at Tim's Auto, we're able to offer truck service on diesel trucks up to 5500 series. Give us a call, 973-875-6181.
Farmstead Golf and Country Club is the perfect place to host your event. Weddings, christenings, baby and bridal showers, and sports banquets. The staff at Farmstead will make your day a special one. The banquet facility overlooks their beautiful 27-hole golf course. Farmstead Golf and Country Club can also host your charity golf event. For more information on the Farmstead banquet facilities or to book your tee time, call 383-1666. Farmstead Golf and Country Club, located on Lawrence Road in Lafayette. Visit their website at farmsteadgolf.com.
Each year, Americans fill 4 billion prescriptions, but as much as 1/3 of that medication will never be used, generating 200 million pounds of pharmaceutical waste. Some of that waste ends up in the rivers, lakes, and streams that make up our nation's drinking water supply. With no technology available today to remove these prescriptions, proper disposal of unused drugs is our only remedy. The United Water Foundation and the National Community Pharmacists Association have partnered to provide you with a simple solution. Dispose your medications responsibly. Take your unused medications to the pharmacy, or you may be able to obtain a postage-paid mail-back envelope to send them directly from your home. Not only will you be protecting our water supply, you'll help prevent abuse and accidental overdose by both children and adults. Go to disposemymeds.org to find a participating pharmacy and to learn more. Some restrictions may apply, including the return of controlled substances. A public service message from the United Water Foundation and NCPA.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive a reward of up to $1,000. Contact us at 973-300-CRIME or through our website at www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Thank you.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com. American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and load form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
Welcome back to Vernon Township High School, Muggs Media Game of the Week. Riz Division and NJAC United Division, Pope John trails Vernon 2-0. We want to thank Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, located in Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Check out his auto tips on the games of the week. Sussex County Community College, start here, go anywhere. Go to sussex.edu. Friendlies of Route 23 Wantage, Route 206 Hampton. Great food, great ice cream, great for the family. It's Friendlies. Go see our friend Jesse Rowe at the Home Furniture Warehouse, 75 Mill Street in Newton. Excuse me, Tony's Pizza and Pasta, Route 94 in Hardiston. They deliver, open 7 days a week. Great dinners, hot and cold subs, and delicious pizza. You can call them 973-209-7775. And the Garden of Life Yoga and Massage Center, located in the Boulder Hills Mall, right off Route 23 in Wantage. Going to bring in my partner now, George Morville. George, your thoughts as Pope John's Dane Armstrong wins the second quarter faceoff. Your thoughts on the first quarter? No goal, they're going to say, and a penalty. A little familiar seeing a goal not being called in a Pope John Vernon game.
Armstrong won that was the fourth face-off we've had. He's won all four, and he went in, and he's saying, that went in.
From this angle, it looked like it went in, George. And they're saying no goal and a 30-second penalty on Vernon.
On hold, right.
So Vernon, this is Pope John's third man up. Have yet to convert it yet.
So to answer your first question, yes, I think the big key in the first half was the fact that both penalties were run off great by the Vernon D, and they're going to start out again right now with the same thing.
You can only play with so much fire before you get burned, and there's a shot and wide.
That's his fourth or fifth shot. And
Bowman,
all wide.
Bowman's got it, just hasn't got it on goal yet. He's got a terrific rip. Once he gets it on goal, it's going to be awful tough to stop. This is Carruthers. 30-second penalty on Vernon, so it should be expiring fairly soon. Carruthers at X.
And I'm not seeing the real quick ball movement typically that you see, but right there we do.
And another save.
So Vernon's come up with 3 saves that all 3 of them huge right now.
JT Doyle having a nice season.
Great eyes, looks downfield. Now he's got numbers.
Jenikin gives it up. Big hit. Brandon Lewis racing with Max Merlino. Merlino's going to let it roll out. Veteran play by Merlino.
Absolutely. Just block him off, let the ball go out of bounds. It's a shot. Good opportunity right there, but Pope John's defense just closed in tight and shut off any opportunity. Now there's another unforced error that you're just not used to seeing.
And it's Parisi again, right man, right spot.
And Parisi's been all over the field. I mean, he's basically bringing it back.
I mean, again, Coach Shortway is a great coach, and what a great move you hate to use the word waste as on a long pole because that's important, but now he's able to go all over the place, and you can see what he can do.
And literally, he is all over the place. And that also is like the fourth or fifth unforced error. Just not like a team that's playing at the caliber that either of these teams are.
Parisi, penalty on Pope John coming up. There's the whistle. Sean Brennan, the freshman from Pope John who lives in Vernon, will head off. His older brother Tommy was an outstanding player for Vernon, graduated last year, was a face-off guy.
They called a slash on that one.
So Vernon will be man up for a first time today. They have the 2-0 lead as we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Graham going to try to chase it down, and that will roll out.
Last thing you want to do when you're man up is another unforced error.
And good hustle by Brandon Lewis. They call him B-Lou. I was asking Harry for his shorts. He goes, B-Lou. I said, I don't have a B-Lou on my roster. He goes, oh, it's Brandon Lewis. Nice carry here all the way up by Merlino, the goalie. And he'll head back.
And that's got to be driving Coach crazy because when you have a man up and you don't even get the opportunity after one pass, and now they throw the ball out of bounds again.
Well, Vernon, it was good news, bad news. The bad news, they turned it over. The good news, they got it back, and then they turned it right over again. So Pope John down a man looking to kill some time. This is Dane Armstrong.
Nice job by Armstrong. Get in the box.
And they're going to take Carruthers loads up. Michael Walker on him.
I know last year Armstrong was pretty much face-off only. Now he's seeing a lot of time on the midfield and doing a nice job.
Absolutely. I mean, when you get to the highest levels, it's, you're a Fogo and that's all you do. But on the high school level, if you're good, get out there, put out those players. Not everyone's Trevor Baptiste.
That's
from Morristown Beard and now the best in the world at University of Denver.
Great job by the defense of just not letting that ball get through.
Bowman trying to get to the ground ball. He's battling with List and raked in by Johnson. Michael Walker all over Johnson. We're going to have a flag. 2 flags. We'll see if it's the same penalty.
I don't know. They possibly called it hold.
We'll see if it's the same penalty. I believe it is. So Vernon heading off. A 1-minute slash on Michael Walker. So Pope John will now be a man up.
Not that I would ever disagree with the ref, but it looked all stick to me. I thought, if anything, just the fact that he left the stick down like that to hold him a little bit. But this will be another penalty opportunity for the Vikings.
Pope John. Sneak. Shot goal, Sean Carruthers.
Pope John finished that one beautiful.
So Carruthers gets the goal. Man up. And it's now 2-1. Carruthers has his 13th goal of the season with 8:20 to go here in the second quarter. So a man-up goal for the Lions. And they finally break through after 4 opportunities.
And that wheel worked to perfection. I was just about to say earlier, this would be another opportunity for the Vikings to have 4 for 4. But that was just great execution on an extra man.
Also want to mention for the everyone out there, Cole Hearn, who probably would have been a starter and a very big contributor to Vernon this year, out with a knee injury. He got hurt earlier in the year, so we wish Cole the best of luck. Hate to hear that, especially as a senior.
Absolutely.
Well, he hated any time, but those injuries his senior year, it's a lost opportunity.
And that's Armstrong. Another win for Armstrong. That makes it 5 for 5.
Bianco looking for a flag. He's not going to get it. Well, now he does. We'll have a hold. So Vernon does get it back. Bianco just shakes off the big hit from Bowman.
As he tried a swim move, and just
good
not going to happen.
Pope John defense, outstanding job. Let's see. And Harry Shortway called the timeout before the turnover. He's not happy right now But we're going to take a break as well, folks. We'll be right back.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com. Farmstead Golf and Country Club is the perfect place to host your event. Weddings, christenings, baby and bridal showers, and sports banquets. The staff at Farmstead will make your day a special one. The banquet facility overlooks their beautiful 27-hole golf course. Farmstead Golf and Country Club can also host your charity golf event. For more information on the Farmstead banquet facilities or to book your tee time, call 383-1666. Farmstead Golf and Country Club, located on Lawrence Road in Lafayette. Visit their website at farmsteadgolf.com.
And we're back here at Anthony Masserino Stadium. A beautiful, crisp mid-April morning here at Vernon Township High School. Thanks for joining us here at mugsmedia.com. I'm Dan Cleary, along with my partner, Sussex County Sports Hall of Famer, former Kittatinny coach and Newton player, George Moorville. And it's been a battle. 2-1 our score just under 8 minutes to go. And Vernon coach Harry Shortway, as Parisi touches up, smartly called the timeout before that ball popped out of Zach Biengo's stick.
Absolutely. And there again, we're just very unlike what you expect to see from Vernon. They're making passes sloppy, and I'm sure that's driving Harry crazy.
They caught a break there.
Yeah,
Pope John
did.
That was an error of hustle on Pope John. He was trying to get to it, went off his stick and rolled over the end line.
Yep.
He should have just let it go.
Let it go, and it was theirs either way. It's a good sneak opportunity.
Shot!
And another pipe.
Berlino, that was the pipe, you're right.
Yep.
Hanley gets to the loose ball.
Pipe has been goalie's friend today, big time.
It has been. Vernon with a rod, but Hanley, no problem. He brings it up, and now Pope John will get its offensive personnel out, Keith Johnson. Carruthers left alone. He'll take that shot a couple of feet more in. Now he's in his range. But he'll slow things down. And then also coming out, Jake Kuhn, number 22, 7 minutes ago here in the second quarter.
And I'm sure right now Pope John's just thinking, Hoffman wants to see some offense. He saw what happened when he ran that extra man play and really had some good ball movement.
Right.
And that's what they're looking for right now.
Well, like we said, similar scores to the teams they played. Shot by Hune, saved Doyle. He's on his game. They each beat West Essex by a goal, which is a terrific program. And they each played Roxbury very tough in losses. Unsettled shot, goal, Vernon.
Beautiful fast break.
That's
4
Cole
passes.
Jenigan with his second goal, and Vernon goes up 3-1.
And that was just a picture-perfect fast break. Starts with the keeper making a great pass. Outlet pass comes down, midi to an attackman coming around the corner and just finishing. That's what it's all about. That's what Harry loves to see.
Absolutely. Great job there by the Vikings. As they go up by 2, second goal for Jenigan. Jenigan had 60 goals last year, I believe. So back to the face-off X, where Pope John is dominated with sophomore Dane Armstrong. But they haven't really turned it into points. He's battling. Jenigan was taking that, but Pope John will win it. And Patrick Hanley will try to bring it in. Parisi all over him. You got a short stick guy with long stick skills.
Absolutely.
And Chris Hoffman's going to call a timeout. We're going to step aside, folks. We'll be right back right after this.
Here at Tim's Auto, we're able to offer truck service on diesel trucks up to 5500 series. Give us a call, 973-875-6181.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
Each year, Americans fill 4 billion prescriptions, but as much as 1/3 of that medication will never be used, generating 200 million pounds of pharmaceutical waste. Some of that waste ends up in the rivers, lakes, and streams that make up our nation's drinking water supply. With no technology available today to remove these prescriptions, proper disposal of unused drugs is our only remedy. The United Water Foundation and the National Community Pharmacists Association have partnered to provide you with a simple solution. Dispose your medications responsibly. Take your unused medications to the pharmacy, or you may be able to obtain a postage-paid mail-back envelope to send them directly from your home. Not only will you be protecting our water supply, you'll help prevent abuse and accidental overdose by both children and adults. Go to disposemymeds.org to find a participating pharmacy and to learn more. Some restrictions may apply, including the return of controlled substances. A public service message from the United Water Foundation and NCPA.
Party time or work time? Tri-State Rentals has the right tools and supplies for your next job or party, event, and wedding tents in many sizes, plus all the accessories you need to host that perfect party, including bounce houses, carnival games, and catering supplies. We also rent tools and equipment for any job, big or small, indoor or out. We rent, sell, and service Kubota tractors. Planning your next job or event just got easier. Visit Tri-State Rentals online at tristaterentals.com or visit our showroom, 105 Sparta Avenue, Newton.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive a reward of up to $1,000. Contact us at 973-300-CRIME or through our website at www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Thank you.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome back to Anthony Masserino Stadium here on the campus of Vernon Township High School as Muggs Media presents the high school boys lacrosse game of the week. It's been a good one, 3-1 Vernon. This is a RIS Division and NJAC United Division contest. 2 goals from Cole Jenikin, a goal from Patrick Graham for the Vikings, and Sean Carruthers has a man-out goal for the Lions as Pope John coach Chris Hoffman called the timeout, so they will start as we hit the midway point of the second quarter.
And I'm sure Chris just wants to tell these guys, settle down and start playing our game. You know, you're kind of going towards what Vernon wants to make you do. Do what we do best. Keep that ball moving, trying to look to the middle.
Carruthers shot, and Doyle gets back to it right on the goal line. Wow. The difference today has been Doyle in goal for Vernon. Trying to get Ryan Mahalko, who's checked in. Bounces
nice
past
job.
Ryan. Parisi gets to it.
Parisi is just all over. I'll tell you what, he's very impressive so far.
Ball gets knocked down by the defense. Ground ball. Who's going to get to it?
That's a great job by the Poles. They just got the sticks covering the lanes. Takes everything away.
On the run.
And there's a garage sale on that one.
Vernon trying to keep it in. They can't. That nice play before defensively coming off is the long stick midi Cosmo Esposito. Pope John did a nice job.
And tell you what, that's why you hustle. I mean, he could easily have gone to the hole. He decided he was going to commit to making sure he could catch up with him, and he did. Great athletic move.
Both of these teams jacked up today. Here's Armstrong. Shot saved by Doyle.
Huge save. I'll tell you right now, the difference in this game has been the big saves by the Vernon keeper. And another great outlet pass.
This is such a rivalry game, George, not just because of the divisions, that there's several kids from the Pope John roster over the years from Vernon, all played for Harry in the summertime.
Great ball movement.
Oh, off the pipe.
I'll tell you what, that's the
crossbar.
5th pipe so far in this game. There's a hit from behind.
That was a great move by Cole Jenikin. So these kids all know each other. A lot of them play Mad Dog Lacrosse. I mean, they all know each other. And a lot of bragging rights on the line. Pope John gets it back. They trail 3-1 4 minutes ago here in the first half.
I tell you, 5 pipes make a big difference in whether this was an offensive or defensive game.
Absolutely. Between the pipes and the way JT Doyle's playing in goal has made it a defensive game because teams are getting their shots.
JT's really taking this on by himself. And
another save there.
Another one right on the doorstep.
There's Michael Zavaglia taking the shot. Doyle way out. Trying to rake it in. He does. Was there a whistle? And he did go out of bounds, so Pope John will start again. So Doyle comes all the way out. He's a big kid. Has a lot of goal coverage there. Played nose guard and center for Chuck Tepper last fall.
Tremendous reactions.
Vernon always has pretty good goaltenders. Mike Alvarez last year. You go all the way back to Glander in goal. He went on to play at Montclair State and had a nice career.
Vernon's playing a pretty stiff man right now and loves the double.
Good job
just
by
what you saw right there. Just cut off that lane. There's a good
Carruthers shot wide.
A nice feed inside. Just got a little push from the defender, enough to throw that off. He's going to been trying to force his way inside so he can try and get that.
There's a flag on the Vikings.
Definitely right on his head.
Savaglia draws the penalty. Nicely done by him. The flag will be on Matt LaRose of Vernon.
Great opportunity now for just, keep that possession, try to get a goal, and then go man up.
2:40 to go. And exactly what you're saying, Coach. That's what they're doing.
And again, you're not going to force a pass in this situation. You're looking to get the best opportunity possible.
Machado doing a nice job on Carruthers before. This is Oliva. He shakes the defender and gets rid of it.
Good. That's good patience right there.
Tommy Dombrowski was on him. Carruthers.
He's getting the shot off.
And it'll go high, 2:02 to go. And now, after holding the ball for almost a minute, they'll go up a man now.
Exactly. And that was a real good offensive set right there.
Now they have Vernon on their heels.
And that penalty is on.
It's on number, let's see who goes to the penalty box.
41.
41, Matt LaRose. So what's this, the 6th, George, man up or 5th?
This is the 6th.
So Pope John, 1 for 5 in the man up. And there will be a man up for the half of the 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. They trail by 2, 3-1.
Here's the wheel again.
Shot and a save. Carruthers right on the doorstep. Doyle with the stop. And what I liked about that, not only the save, is Bowman gave it up because he'd been shooting from that spot.
Exactly.
B. Lewis.
Smart
Brandon
move.
Lewis.
He made it look like he was going in. He knows he's got to run this penalty off. I'm surprised they haven't already gone to the double.
Here it comes now. It's about 17 seconds left in the penalty.
And what
Great
they
job.
want to do right here is keep possession. They keep possession. It's huge because they get the ball opening up in the third quarter.
Shot saved by Merlino.
It was a decent shot to take, but probably not the one you want.
Now we're even strength. LaRose comes back on for the Vikings. Less than a minute to go. 3-1 our score.
And Vernon's defense has done a great job on those man-up situations.
Carruthers doesn't get it through. Again, that Vernon interior defense, terrific.
Yeah, they got poles up and they got bodies in the right spots. And again, they're getting these quick release, fast breaks. They got the numbers again.
Mahalko gives it up.
One more pass.
On the doorstep. Oh, great job by Brennan.
Good look.
Brennan breaks it up as Graham was trying to get it through.
And it was a great fake. They looked like they were going to go to the right side. Came back to the left, and he was wide open. 13 seconds left. You got to get a good opportunity and take it as quickly as possible, right? That would change
Carruthers
the whole
would
feeling of this game.
Carruthers
Good
doubled.
double.
Great job by Vernon D.
Nice job. And the difference in this game so far has been that Vernon D.
So Vernon's defense only allowing one goal. Goalie J.T. Doyle doing a terrific job as we'll go to the half with Pope John trailing Vernon 3-1 in the Muggs Media Game of the Week.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Here at Tim's Auto, we're able to offer truck service on diesel trucks up to 5500 series. Give us a call, 973-875-6181.
Farmstead Golf and Country Club is the perfect place to host your event. Weddings, christenings, baby and bridal showers, and sports banquets. The staff at Farmstead will make your day a special one. The banquet facility overlooks their beautiful 27-hole golf course. Farmstead Golf and Country Club can also host your charity golf event. For more information on the Farmstead banquet facilities or to book your tee time, call 383-1666. Farmstead Golf and Country Club, located on Lawrence Road in Lafayette. Visit their website at farmsteadgolf.com.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
Party time or work time? Tri-State Rentals has the right tools and supplies for your next job or party, event, and wedding tents in many sizes, plus all the accessories you need to host that perfect party, including bounce houses, carnival games, and catering supplies. We also rent tools and equipment for any job, big or small, indoor or out. We rent, sell, and service Kubota tractors. Planning your next job or event just got easier. Visit Tri-State Rentals online at tristaterentals.com or visit our showroom, 105 Sparta Avenue, Newton.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive a reward of up to $1,000. Contact us at 973-300-CRIME or through our website at www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Thank you.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com.
Each year, Americans fill 4 billion prescriptions, but as much as 1/3 of that medication will never be used, generating 200 million pounds of pharmaceutical waste. Some of that waste ends up in the rivers, lakes, and streams that make up our nation's drinking water supply. With no technology available today to remove these prescriptions, proper disposal of unused drugs is our only remedy. The United Water Foundation and the National Community Pharmacists Association have partnered to provide you with a simple solution. Dispose your medications responsibly. Take your unused medications to the pharmacy, or you may be able to obtain a postage-paid mail-back envelope to send them directly from your home. Not only will you be protecting our water supply, you'll help prevent abuse and accidental overdose by both children and adults. Go to disposemymeds.org to find a participating pharmacy and to learn more. Some restrictions may apply, including the return of controlled substances. A public service message from the United Water Foundation and NCPA.
Welcome back to Anthony Masserino Stadium here at the campus of Vernon Township High School as Muggs Media presents the high school boys lacrosse game of the week. Vernon with a 3-1 lead over Pope John. This is a RIS Division and NJAC United Division game. Thanks for joining us. Dan Cleary along with George Moorville. I want to thank Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Watch Tim's Auto Tips on the games of the week. Sussex County Community College. Start here or go anywhere. Friendlies of Route 23 Wantage, Route 206 in Hampton. Great food, great ice cream, great for the family. It's Friendlies. This game also sponsored by Home Furniture Warehouse, 75 Mill Street in Newton. Go see our friend Jesse Rowe. The Garden of Life Yacht Massage and Yoga Center, celebrating 14 years, 9 Boulder Hills Mall in Wantage. And Tony's Pizza and Pasta, Route 94 in in Hardiston. Give them a call at 973-209-7775. Going to bring in my partner, George Moorville. George, your thoughts on that first half?
The first half really came down to 3 stats. Pope John won every face-off. 5 penalties on Vernon that were stopped. And then you had 7 big saves for Vernon's keeper. So, I mean, it was really came down to a lot of great individual efforts. And then we start out the second half, and Vernon gets the first.
Saved by Merlino. And did it go in? It's a goal.
In, yes.
So Patrick Graham gets the goal. Tough luck there.
That was a rocket.
Well, Graham is our 3-time Muggs Media Ice Hockey Player of the Year. He's terrific, and he gets his second goal. He's got his future is obviously ice hockey. But he's a terrific lacrosse player, and he gives Vernon a 4-1 lead. Less than a minute in, 11:17 to go here in the third quarter. And just as you were saying, Vernon's defense, the offense now, puts in another goal, and they have a 3-goal advantage.
And that was their first face-off that they won. They took it down, turned it into a goal. What a way to open the second half.
But to finish what you were saying, too, George, it's 7 goals by J.T. Doyle for Vernon. He was terrific. And all those long sticks, the long poles back there for Vernon, did a nice job. Walker, LaRose, Machado. And then Kevin Parisi just all over the field. Vernon's going to win another face-off. Quickly in the transition, on the doorstep, shot save, Merlino.
Nice save. That was a big save right there. If they would have scored bang, bang like that.
Absolutely. He robbed Vernon of a goal there, Merlino.
They needed that save right there.
Yeah, they did. He robbed Ryan Mahalka. We saw Ryan score 3 goals against North Warren, the game we did up here not too long ago. But a big save. Max Berlino, the all-league goalie. Terrific.
And the first 2 face-offs have gone to Vernon, and 2 quality shot opportunities came out of those. So right now, Pope John's got to reestablish their offense. Nice inside roll, but great double.
Walker and Machado double up Bowman.
Feed the middle and push him outside. That's just classic teaching of what you do with any shot to the inside. Slap down on the stick, push him to the outside.
Stay here with the Lions. Goes past, and
that's a pass, so it's going the other way. They're trying to feed inside, and the poles are just crashing down on the attackman sticks as that ball's coming out. Great job, great defense. And really, that has been the difference so far, just taking away the opportunities.
Matt Machado, the long stick midi, gets rid of it. Here comes Biango, the good athlete. Dumps it off. Oh, he keeps it, takes a shot.
That's a push from behind. That's a good call.
Stay here with the Vikings. Busy day here at Vernon. You got the HWS tennis tournament going on. So athletic director Bill Foley and site manager Bill McNair are doing a great job. Want to thank them for their hospitality.
Incredible atmosphere up here all the time. You got great facilities, great leadership. They're doing a nice job.
They certainly do. Lewis gets rid of it, doesn't get through, stay here with the Vikings. That's Jenikin. He has 2 of the 4 goals, and Graham the other 2.
Pope John's defense is also doing a great job of keeping them on the outside and forcing them to make the perfect shot.
This is Mahalko, puts on the brakes. The one thing Coach Shortway was telling me before the game, George, he goes, I got talented kids, but we don't have the depth that we normally have, especially on the poles. There's a shot and a goal. And that's Brandon Lewis. B-Lou with the goal.
That was a great dodge. He took him down low, turned around, and just slammed on the brakes. Opened up a nice window, and great shot.
So 8:47 to go here in the third quarter. Vernon extending its lead to 4-5-1. Great start to a third quarter for the Vikings as Lewis sticks it in the back of the net against a very good goalkeeper, Max Merlino.
Absolutely, and that was a bullet.
You don't get too many soft goals against Max Merlino. You have to earn it. So we'll
right
head
now,
back.
Vernon's got everything going their way.
Armstrong, and I believe that's Biango. Biango's so strong, but Armstrong uses his skill. He'll get it. And Pope John will touch up, go into their settled attack. But the moves that we've seen Coach Shorway make since the North Warren game, Parisi, Jenikin, Biango, all now middies and come back and play D.
Exactly.
Machado, beautifully done.
I'll tell you what, Vernon's defense is just kind of owning right now the attack, and they're just not giving him an opportunity to do anything else.
Zach Lish trying to get to it for the Vikings. Biango whacks it back. Who's going to get to it? Tommy Dombrowski battling in there. Knocked back by Liam Schlier, still loose. And the ball knocked back out towards midfield. And Biango gets to it, the midi. Broken up by Brennan, the freshman.
Didn't want to do that. We
Terrific
had
job.
plenty of time. That was a great interception, but you got time just to walk it down in there.
As we said, Brennan from Vernon played Mad Dog Lacrosse all throughout his youth. And Pope John will go back to work. They trail by 4, 7.5 to go here in the third quarter. This is Jake Kuhn. This is Vernon's first year back in the Riz division. Shot, a goal! And that's Patrick Hanley with the goal for Pope John, a much-needed one.
I'll tell you what, he caught the keeper off guard right there. He dropped his stick low, went low to high, and I don't think he ever saw it.
So Hanley gets a much-needed goal for the Lions to make it 5-2.
It was a great shot, low to high, and they needed that right now.
They certainly did. But as I was saying, Vernon was in the Curcio division last year, 1 year, won it, and then they got bumped up to the Riz division. The 2 years prior, they had won the Pooley. They were in the Riz division for a while, and the last 2 years they were in the Riz, they didn't win one division game. All their wins came out of division, so they dropped down to the Pooley. Back in the Riz, Pope John's been in the Riz for a while. So I'd like to see the teams in the area play each other, so not only it's a Riz division, it's an NJAC United division game as well.
And Harry has always strove. He wants that competition.
Yes,
he wants
does.
to make sure they can go to that next level and keep growing. That's another win by Armstrong.
Just going to say Armstrong wins that, and Pope John will go to work on offense, 7 minutes to go. Michael Eva gives it up. Back up top to Hanley, who just scored. Pressure by Parisi. He's going to force the turnover. Terrific game for Kevin
is just
Parisi.
having an incredibly big game.
Scoots through. Who's going to get there? And coming off the bench right there was Cosmo Esposito. He takes a shot, and there's a flag.
That was a cross-check, no question. He'll be out for at least 1 minute with a cross-check.
We'll see what the time on that penalty will be. And you know when they're talking about it, they're talking about possibly a non-releasable. Bianco goes in.
Okay, just a 1 minute cross-check. So they said they didn't try to line him up.
So Bianco will head to the sidelines. He'll sit for a minute. And it's another man-up opportunity for Pope John. They've only converted only once.
Right now, again, this is a great opportunity to get back in the game. They want to look for the good shot, good opportunity.
Armstrong gives it up.
Looking for that pass back across.
Saliva at X still has it. They got to keep an eye on Bowman if you're Vernon. He'll take that rip.
And that was very close to being a ward.
With the man up, Bowman will have some room, number 11, so keep an eye on him.
And there's that defense, and this is going to work out to be a fast break.
Short stick breaking it up. Parisi on the doorstep, back, spin move, shot, goal. What a beautiful goal for the Vikings.
Just incredible.
Patrick Graham.
Man down, bring it downfield, score the goal. Absolutely picture perfect fast break.
We got ourselves a Play of the Week nominee right there, Coach. Graham picks up his third goal, and it was a beauty, and it was a man-down goal for the Vikings. Wow.
When you can come back man down, now you're scoring on the man down,
right.
Not only having the saves. They are still a man up. I think they probably have 15 to 20 seconds left in that penalty. That's huge.
And it all started with what, George? Defense with Kevin Parisi.
Parisi's all over.
We'll head back to X. Pope John has dominated, as coaches noted, Dane Armstrong, but it hasn't turned into goals yet. And
that's another one. That's 7 out of the 9 he's won so far. They need to set it up, get the ball around, and get a good opportunity for a shot.
Parisi was taking that. He drops back on to D. Still a man up for Pope John. And now we're even up. Tommy Dombrowski, the defensive midi, will come in.
So that is another save by that Vernon defense, and that's been huge today.
Oliva. Vernon pushing him out. So as we approach the 5-minute mark here of the third quarter.
You can't say enough about this Vernon defense so far. They have just been stopping anything and everything that's going on.
Now they've pushed them way out here. And Machado got a stick on that.
That's over and back.
Yes,
he can't
it is.
Throw the ball. I think that was just a...
And Machado anchoring that defense. This is Parisi. It's those little things that add up, right, Coach?
Oh, absolutely. And that was a question. They just kept forcing them out, keeping man pressure. And when you get pressure from both sides, you're looking for a blue shirt. He turned around, saw a blue shirt open, didn't realize where he was on the field.
So Vernon with the 6-2 lead. We're evened up. Parisi, I think he just ran over to get a cup of water.
He's been all over, and I'll tell you what, he is having a career game today.
And again, you hate to say wasted because you need a long pole, but he's always been a defender.
Yeah. And you can see when he's taking balls away from midfielders, you can just see that he's thriving on it right now.
So Vernon looking ahead to the lead. The ball comes through.
And once again,
Parisi with the ground ball.
In the back, just taking care of business, making sure the ball doesn't come out of play, and right back in tight.
Back to X. Up top. Look at Graham making some moves there. Ball will come loose.
A couple of great moves, but he threw it away.
That was actually Bianco, folks. Sorry about that. Pope John immediately looks to try to clear it out. That was Chris John getting rid of it. This is Hanley. He has a goal today. And these Vernon middies are so versatile. They can play both offense and defense.
And you can see right now, they're doing a press all the way around. They're daring them to go one-on-one.
Well, this is Johnson, and he's doubled up. They're daring him to go into the double, George.
And they're just forcing it, and that's what happened.
The pipe.
The pipe.
Wow.
That has been a blessing.
Now look at Machado, the veteran back there, gets it to Doyle. And here comes Biengo.
They do have numbers, too, coming down right now.
Biengo's got to watch the guy behind. He gets rid of it.
That's a good look. Right now, if I'm Vernon, I'm set it down.
2:35
Reset,
to go.
get everybody back in the game.
No doubt. Unless it's right there. Tough angle shot into the side of the net by Jenikin. And Merlino will jog it out. He's brought it all the way up several times today.
And I think that's what they're challenging him. They're letting him bring it up to keep the fast break or anything else.
Here comes Merlino. He gets rid of it. Pope John trying to get something going here. Zavaglia sends it back up top.
And they know not to force that right into a shot as a goalie's, he's got 85 yards to get back in the cage. So
this
is real good to stop.
Dane Armstrong with Tommy Dombrowski on him. Doubled up.
And they got the double going.
Someone
Great
should be
job
open.
by Armstrong.
And he takes the shot, goes wide. We stay here with Zavaglia on the backup. 1:43 to go here in the third quarter. Shot goes wide. Hanley with the rip. And, Coach, it's not like Pope John hasn't had opportunities.
No.
They've hit a bunch of pipes. Doyle's played great.
I'm going to say there's been at least 4, maybe 5 pipes. And then besides that, you got shots that just aren't on goal. I would say they're close to outshooting them for the amount of shots they've had up from the outside.
And even the little things, they kept the possession, but they could have got an open shot earlier.
Oh,
if
absolutely.
that was, able to be done cleanly. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go.
Got a bull rush going on right there. Another pipe.
And another flag. Wow.
That's the 6th pipe.
Let's see what the call is here. There's Ed Looney. 1 minute. Cross check. And that'll be on the Vikings, Tommy Dombrowski. So another man-up opportunity. What are we up to now, Coach?
They've had 7 man-up saves, so that's 8 altogether because they did score on the one.
Right, so they're 1 for 8, excuse me. And another great job, Michael Walker on defense. Doyle gets to it. Who'll get to the ground ball? And good job coming all the way back to get that. And we might have another push here. No, Vernon with the good check.
And again, they're doing a man-on-man. That was kind of a hand-on-the-back check. Might have got away with one there, but they need to settle it down and get back into their...
And only 25 seconds to go here in the third. And Doyle's going to get to it. Huge for Vernon. Dangerous there. And Machado, Conley, and Cooley will hold on to it. 10 seconds to go. He'll just flick it out. Broken up there by Schlier.
Connolly was hoping that they were going to call interference, but only the goalie can have interference.
And a shot here by Hanley. Actually, it's a pass and a save.
Big save right there.
Before the end of the quarter, Doyle with a terrific stop.
That was a huge save right on the doorstep again.
So JT Doyle uses it. He uses his skill there and gets the save. Third quarter comes to an end. Vernon holding a 6-2 lead. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action right after this.
Each year, Americans fill 4 billion prescriptions, but as much as 1/3 of that medication will never be used, generating 200 million pounds of pharmaceutical waste. Some of that waste ends up in the rivers, lakes, and streams that make up our nation's drinking water supply. With no technology available today to remove these prescriptions, proper disposal of unused drugs is our only remedy. The United Water Foundation and the National Community Pharmacists Association have partnered to provide you with a simple solution. Dispose your medications responsibly. Take your unused medications to the pharmacy, or you may be able to obtain a postage-paid mail-back envelope to send them directly from your home. Not only will you be protecting our water supply, you'll help prevent abuse and accidental overdose by both children and adults. Go to disposemymeds.org to find a participating pharmacy and to learn more. Some restrictions may apply, including the return of controlled substances. A public service message from the United Water Foundation and NCPA.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Here at Tim's Auto, we're able to offer truck service on diesel trucks up to 5500 series. Give us a call, 973-875-6181.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Back here at Vernon Township High School, there's a look at the officials. The in-between quarter stick check. Vernon's stick checks out fine. As they're looking at the Pope John stick, that will take this time to thank Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Watch Tim's Auto Tips on the games of the week. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere. Go to sussex.edu. Go see our friend Jesse Rowe at the Home Furniture Warehouse, 75 Mill Street. Friendly's at Route 206 Hampton, Route 223 in Wantage. Tony's Pizza and Pasta, Route 94 in Hardiston. Give them a call at 973-209-775. And Garden of Life Yoga Massage Center, located off Route 23 in the Boulder Hills Mall in Wantage. So we head to the fourth quarter. Vernon with a 6-2 lead, and what a huge save by J.T. Doyle at the end of the third quarter, Coach, as I bring in my partner, George Moorville.
Hey, with 1 second left, if that goal goes in, this turns into a totally different game. Once again, man down, they ran that penalty off. I think they're all equal strength. And Vernon comes up with a big first one.
They've done a much better job in the second half. Bianco gives it up. And a good job by Pope John. He was looking for Mahalko. Hanley, who has a goal. And again, the Vernon D there. Doyle scoops it up.
And that was just great. Absolutely great. When you have somebody coming from behind you for 35 yards and you catch up, you just don't expect that person to still be there. And that's effort. Nothing but effort.
Well, that Vernon D, Matt Machado, Michael Walker, as well as Matt LaRose. You throw in Parisi, what he's doing out there as a midi, Cole Jenikin as midi, Bianco, and J.T. Doyle. That's why they're up 6-2.
No question. Excellent defensive play, taking advantage of every opportunity they've had.
And this is where you start doing the math, George. You have the 4-goal lead. Oh, looking for Mahalko on the doorstep. Who's going to get there first? Merlino battling with Patrick Graham. Merlino pops it loose right to the stick of Brandon Lewis. Open net, and Vernon overshoots looking for Mahalko. So we'll stay here with the Lions. You start doing the math, George. It's 10:40 left. You're up 4. How long do you want to keep those possessions? Now, obviously, the referee will tell you, hey, you got to start doing something. But is it too early to think about that?
It's never too early to think about that. You want to plan out what you're doing. In that particular case, with the goalie was out of the circle, you basically either take a wide open shot on the goal or just take it behind and take your time off the clock. Every minute at this point is huge.
As I say in every game, there's 10-21 in running. This will be a long 10-21 for Vernon and a very short 10-21 for the Pope John Lions.
No question. You wonder where the time goes when you're down. You look up at the clock, and as a coach, you're saying, "No, something's wrong." You know,
Check
look at
the
this
clock.
defense. This defense is just doubling, is clashing.
Lockdown defense.
They're just doing anything they have to do.
It's a Pope John team that's coming off a 13-5 win over Pequannock. They can score goals. Sean Carruthers has a goal today, but he's their top scorer. They're missing Ronnie Fox. We have to mention that. You know, he has 12 goals this year for Pope John, but he's on a visitation. This is Carruthers trying to go to the left. Still has possession. Shot bounce. Stay here. Michael Zavalia on the backup.
The shots just aren't on net, and that's been a big part of this game.
Zavalia trying to come through on the doorstep. Save Doyle and a flag.
Great save.
And we have a player down. He's going to bounce up. That is Carruthers. He took a shot. Machado's going to head off.
I tell you, he's made saves today, point blank, at big times. When they need it the most, he's been there.
And it's non-releasable. So Pope John has an opportunity here with a non-releasable penalty. Matthew Machado has done a great job on defense. So your Pope John, 9:26 to go. You're down 4. You can make some hay here with the non-releasable.
Absolutely. 2 minutes up. Ball starts on the outside. That's what they're doing right now.
And Carruthers will start this Pope John possession. 9:26 to go.
And this is exactly, what Pope John needed. They needed this break to start.
Bowman with the rip. He finally puts one on goal.
And another save.
He's very dangerous, and especially in the man up with that rip. So I would imagine Evan Bowman will get a couple more touches throughout this.
And that's been every one of their man up plays has gone to this side looking for that.
Bowman has 7 goals on the year.
And again, they're playing almost like a man-to-man base and
knocking
everything down.
Doyle gets to it. Terrific defense by the Vikings.
He lays it out for him, and at this point, they really don't need to go to a shot.
They do not.
They want to run off as much of this penalty as possible. Take that ball straight back. I'd be running down the sideline and get up behind the goal.
Vernon going to run some time. They got guys like Biango and Graham and Jenikin. There's a flag on Pope John, and the ball will pop out. And I want to give credit to Matt LaRose, who got the ball to Doyle out defensively.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, again, little things with the poles. Sticks up, body in the right position. Now you're cutting off half of what's out there. They can't go over top, and you've got that corner pinched.
So we'll be 5-on-5. The penalty called on Pope John. It's on Liam Schlier. He's in the penalty area. Machado out for 2 minutes. Non-releasable. So 5-on-5. You, Vernon, do you become aggressive here, Coach?
I'm taking 45 seconds off the clock if I can. Because at this point, you're still going to be man down.
Biango shot goal!
Or you could just take it directly in and score a goal.
Zach Biango with a big goal, even, although both teams down a man. So Vernon goes up 7-2. Biango with the goal, 8-12 to go here in the 4th. Vernon's lost their last 2, so this is a big effort thus far for the Vikings. They actually lost 3 of their last 4, so looking to bounce back. Pope John has a game with Morris Knowles next, and then it doesn't get any easier for Vernon. They get Mount Olive, who beat Roxbury. Dave Gallucci does a great job with that Mount Olive program. Jackson Tilvis. And Mount Olive is playing Randolph today, Coach, as we speak. 2 undefeated teams in the RIS,
right.
both 4-0.
Right.
So a lot of good lacrosse going on. And Vernon could have a say in who wins this RIS division if they're able to knock off a very good Mount Olive team. But they still have to worry about this one. 8:12 to go. Bianco, who just scored, will win the faceoff.
Now they're man down. They needed that faceoff big time.
Shadow still has another 40 seconds or so. 7:19 would be the time. Ryan Mihalko being chased by Sean Brennan.
No question, the defense today has been just outstanding.
Great
and
catch.
they finish almost with another shot.
Wow.
That
Jenikin.
goes in and the game's over.
Jenikin is a sniper.
Man down, shots on goal, controlling everything right now.
So Pope
Here
John
comes the
trying to double.
Oh, great poke check. That's what they needed to do. They needed to get this going and get an opportunity.
They get Parisi on the field. Now, shot goes wide by Carruthers. Machado's out there, so we're evened up. So Vernon holds off a 2-minute non-releasable.
And that's the 9th time today that they have made a man-down save. That is just outstanding defense.
This is Zavaglia. Dumps it to Carruthers. Shot goes wide.
And you've said that a lot today.
Yes,
the
I
shots
have.
gone wide, and no question that the defense is forcing them out of position on their shots.
Pope John with the possession. Again, Pope John's had numerous opportunities.
Right now, Pope John's got to start thinking, we need to make a shot every 35, 40 seconds at this point. If we're down to, just under 7 minutes.
This is Zavaglia.
There's the double.
Good
and the
job.
double has worked perfectly all day.
And the other thing, too, George, is if you're Pope John, you don't want to get frustrated and start picking up penalties yourself.
Exactly, because Vernon's showing that they can put it in the net when they have to.
Zavaglia would walk around him. Back up top. 6:30 to go. Pope John needs to get a goal out of this possession, and they do. Keith Johnson with the rip. That was a long possession. You don't want to come out with nothing.
No, and that was well done. I mean, they were patient. They got the good shot.
Even strength goal. And it's 7-3 Vernon with 6:19 to go. Beautiful day here at Vernon High School. A little windy, but from what we've had, this is gorgeous.
This is the middle of the summer, it almost feels like. Especially in this nicely heated booth.
People wearing shorts out here today.
Yeah, we have a combination of shorts and fur collars. So.
Well, we'll head back to face-off X
right now. Every possession.
This is where Dane Armstrong, last year as a freshman, really came on strong and won several face-offs as Pope John held on for the 10-9 win. And a battle here. Bianco just so strong, but Armstrong comes out with it. Nicely done.
Great job. He just continues to control that face-off X.
Carruthers battling. Who's going to get it? Carruthers does scoop it up. He makes a spin. He has an opportunity here, and he puts on the brakes for now.
Right now you can see they've got to get things going.
And I believe 2 out of the 3 Pope John goals were from long distance, perimeter, low shots.
Yeah, and again, when they start, especially the way the Vikings tighten up on the inside, you got a lot of legs. You go low to low, and that's going through about 2 or 3 sets of legs. It's tough to see for the keeper.
The wind kicking up here at Vernon, just as I was saying how nice it was. We approach 5 minutes to go. Pope John down by 4 with the ball. Jake Kuhn broken up.
Another nice defensive play.
Great defense by the Vikings. I think that was Jenikin again.
Trying to do that wrap check right there, and the guy worked on the second time.
Who's going to get to the ground ball? And it will be Pope John getting to it. Julian Canty, number 2, gets it back to Merlino.
And what you're seeing right there, though, Vernon's saying, okay, we took another minute off the clock.
4:30 to go.
Picking up another
nice job.
defensive stop there.
Good work there by the Vikings.
There's a push from behind.
Great hustle there by Vernon. Frustration by Pope John.
What a defensive effort today by the Vernon Vikings. Just totally impressed.
And I think that was Jenikin. He's all over the field like Parisi today.
Yeah, the two of them have been pretty incredible. And really right now, you're going to have to watch Pope John. They're going to have to start trying to do some doubles, take some chances. You're down to 4 minutes of play, 4 goals needed. You got to start taking some chances.
Vernon looks like it's spreading the field already.
Absolutely.
4 minutes to go, as you said, Coach.
And they're going to keep it that way until they tell them to keep it in or make some advancement.
This is Brandon Lewis back to Biango. Biango's so strong. Up top. Graham, rip, wide, stay here.
And every one of those shots is great when they're backed up.
Right.
Because they're taking off time, getting back into a settled situation, and it gives you a breather. Sometimes you take that high, hard outside shot just to get a breather for the guys who are trying to control that ball.
Vernon doing a good job of playing keep away. Parisi. He's going to sleep good tonight. On the doorstep shot, saved by Merlino.
Merlino just made a huge save right there.
He kept his team in the game right there.
Yes, he did.
3:19 to go. And he's going to get knocked down. And a turnover, open net, shot wide. Oh, great opportunity for the Vikings, just wide.
It's that type of open net shot that it looks so wide open.
Well, if it was Pope John, they would have hit the pipe.
Yeah, today.
Which they did today. The frustration for Pope John, and again, they're going to ride Merlino. Now, earlier they didn't.
And bottom line, Vernon's got it down now to 3 minutes, okay? They've been taking a minute off each possession
and
one way or another.
Merlino's staying on the offensive end right now, and now he'll drift back. And we'll have a penalty on Pope John.
Not sure what that was, but unless they hadn't gotten it in the box, but it looked to me like they did on the opposite side.
Either way, Vernon will get the possession with 2:40 and running, and they have the 4-goal lead. Great effort by the Vikings today. Pope John, just unlucky. And we have another penalty coming up on Pope John. But what I was saying before, George, you're down. You can't get frustrated.
Right.
And now Pope John would be a man down once this possession ends either with a goal or stoppage of play. There's Biango.
And bottom line, if I'm him, I'm just taking as much time as I want.
And does that stoppage? Yes. So 2:10 to go, and Vernon will be a man up. We'll see what the call is.
Calling a slash.
Slash for 1 minute. So Pope John down 4, 2:10 to go, and they're going to be out of that 2:10 down a man. And Chris Hoppin's going to call a timeout. We'll be right back.
Party time or work time? Tri-State Rentals has the right tools and supplies for your next job or party, event, and wedding tents in many sizes, plus all the accessories you need to host that perfect party, including bounce houses, carnival games, and catering supplies. We also rent tools and equipment for any job, big or small, indoor or out. We rent, sell, and service Kubota tractors. Planning your next job or event just got easier. Visit Tri-State Rentals online at tristaterentals.com or visit our showroom, 105 Sparta Avenue, Newton.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
Farmstead Golf and Country Club is the perfect place to host your event. Weddings, christenings, baby and bridal showers, and sports banquets. The staff at Farmstead will make your day a special one. The banquet facility overlooks their beautiful 27-hole golf course. Farmstead Golf and Country Club can also host your charity golf event. For more information on the Farmstead banquet facilities or to book your tee time, call 383-1666. Farmstead Golf and Country Club, located on Lawrence Road in Lafayette. Visit their website at farmsteadgolf.com. American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive a reward of up to $1,000. Contact us at 973-300-CRIME or through our website at www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Thank you.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com.
Welcome back to the Muggs Media Game of the Week. NJAC United Division and Riz Division battle. Vernon with a 7-3 lead. They're going to be a man up for the 1 minute of this final 2:10. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary, along with Sussex County Sports Hall of Famer George Morville, and it's been a tight battle throughout, but Vernon with a distinct advantage now, 4-goal lead and a man up.
And at this point, they know they just need to keep their head and keep the ball away. They don't need to make the shot.
That'll be scooped up by Canty. So Pope John, a man down. But guess who? Kevin Parisi wins the ground ball.
I tell you, Parisi has had just a career day.
I guess that was a failure to advance. Pope John gets it back. 1:39 to go. So Pope John down a man, but they have possession.
And basically, the way Vernon's looking at this right now is just keep doing what we've been doing the whole game.
And they do it again.
Tight defense. Get the ball out. No need to take a shot.
Interior defense, tremendous. Again, Matt LaRose, Michael Walker, Matt Machado. Tremendous job today. On the doorstep, loose. And Pope John will come out with it. Chris Zhang. And I know this is a long time into the game to be asking you this, Coach. On defense, has Vernon used the long stick midi? Because they've been using Jenigan, Parisi, and Biengo.
Basically, they've had a lot of speed, and the midfielders have been doing it. And that's another save right
on the doorstep.
2 yards off.
But normally teams will use that, send in a long stick midi. I don't think Vernon's used one. They've used the 3 poles and the 3 short sticks.
I think you're absolutely right, and they've been putting so much pressure.
Well, Walker's going to head off. There's Parisi now gets the long pole, just as I was saying it, Coach.
Yep.
But this is a special teams situation.
He's coming down. He'll just get in the middle, and they're going to try to 40 seconds left. This is where you just don't let anybody get hurt.
Right.
You're going to see a good shot coming from someplace. Let it, keep him outside.
Well, even if a goal is scored here, J.T. Doyle has been terrific between the pipes. Carruthers, and he'll go high.
And again, there's another shots that they just couldn't put on net today.
So Cole Jenigan, 3 goals. Patrick Graham with 3 goals. Zach Bienga with a goal for Vernon. Keith Johnson, Patrick Hanley, and Sean Carruthers with goals for Pope John as we have 20 seconds to go. See if they can add another name to that list. Shot, goal, Bowman.
And great ball moving, getting it around.
So Evan Bowman with the goal. And it's now 7-4 with 17 seconds to go.
And there's just another flag right there.
It's non-releasable. With
A little
Vernon
bit
with
of
a lot
frustration.
I think Vernon close to 10 minutes of penalties, I would say.
Oh, easily, yeah. The first 3 were technicals, 30 seconds each. Everything since then has been.
And we've had 2-minute non-releasables. I mean, Vernon's going to get the win, but they do that against Mount Olive. They could be on the bad end of a 16-5 score.
Absolutely. And it's a free possession, so there will not be a face-off. Probably one of the lone bright spots.
Actually, the penalty must have been on Pope John, Coach. Vernon with the free start. So 2-minute non-releasable on Pope John, so it's not going to matter with 17 seconds to go. So Vernon's going to come out of here with a victory. End that 2-game losing streak. They're going to move their record to 5-4. Pope John will fall to 3-6. An entertaining defensive battle today.
Count it down.
And there's the buzzer. Congratulations to the Vernon Vikings as they post the 7-4 victory over the Pope John Lions. That'll wrap it up here from Vernon Township High School. For my partner, George Morville, our cameraman, Tyler Atkins, I'm Dan Cleary. We'll see you again soon on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com.